we lived on the sea in a place called Musenberg, which is like half an hour by train or 20 minutes by car from Cape Town itself. And we lived in a small apartment. I was very poor and lived in almost like a cellar apartment. And I used to take the train every morning to work. And on Sundays, when I didn't work, I used to get up in the morning and we used to run on the beach or walk on the beach with my little youngest daughter when she was about 5 years old. And I would tell her stories, but not stories from the Holocaust. I tell her stories from the Bible. I would make up stories about giants and with 7 fingers and 19, eyes and God knows what, all kinds of imaginary stories I would tell her. And she says, and one day she said to me, we were walking, she said to me, you never tell me anything about your mother. Why she asked about my mother? She was 5 years old. I said, because, she had family from her mother's side, but she had no family from her father's side. So she never tell me anything about your mother. So I said, okay, I'll tell you. So I started slowly telling her, and then we sat down on the sand, and we were watching boats. I was watching the waves, and she was sitting next to me, and I was talking to her. And I wasn't paying particular attention. I was just telling, and then I suppose I started talking about the ghetto and what was going on. It must have been like 20 minutes into my storytelling. I turned around, and this little girl had her fingers in her ears and tears streaming. I shut up, and I didn't talk about it anymore.